Hey everybody, this is Vanilla Rabbit Lover 2001 back here once again, and for the honor of my grandma taking me to see Tom and Jerry tomorrow, I'm going to make the review on the one Tom and Jerry movie that started it all, which is the one movie that started it all with the movie series, anyways. It is which is Tom and Jerry the movie, an animated movie created in 1992. Well, technically this movie is from 1993 because this movie was not made in 1992 in America. But uh, but uh but yeah, anyways, I'm gonna make a review on this movie, and for those who have not seen this movie, I'm gonna make a warning. For those who have not seen this movie, this video will contain spoilers, so if you have not seen the 1992 movie, then get off of this video, please. Don't come back here until you watched it. But anyways, so this movie starts off with the opening credits with the Tom and Jerry slapsticks from the old Hanna-Barbera shorts, which is one of the amazing things that starts to start off a film. And then we cut on the house where Tom's owners are about to move out of the house, and then Tom was getting ready to move out so he could finally get away from Jerry. But then Jerry starts moving in, and Tom tries to get him out of the car, but because he was holding the fishing, he still had the fishing pole on his hand, he accidentally flings himself out of the car. And so he locks Jerry in his mouse hole so he wouldn't come out. But as he got outside, the car disappeared. He tried to catch his owners, but then he got stranded by the bulldog, this dog-like, bulldog-like character, and then he hides inside a house in which the door somehow is locked. I don't know how. But then, out of nowhere, Tom's house got Tom's owner's house got destroyed since they moved away, and now Tom and Jerry are homeless. They then get up by this dog and flea named Poxy and Flea. They introduce themselves to them. And then the next scene is one of the most amazing things I have ever seen. Tom and Jerry actually, for the first time ever, well, not technically the first time, but in this movie, Tom and Jerry actually had spoken dialogue, which I thought was really cool because, and I'm happy that they talk because be honest, when it comes to an animated movie, if Tom and Jerry didn't talk, then this film would have been really, really boring. Nah, just kidding. But yeah, they start talking and then they start singing. Percy tries to convince them they need to become friends. Of course, they still don't want to get along. And then they come across this girl named Robin Starling who she believes is an orphan because her mom died when she was a baby, and it was unknown where her father, her Daddy Starling, it was at first it was unknown where he was, but she believed that he was murdered from an avalanche. Then we come across the main villains of the film, Aunt Fig and Mr. Lickboat. Yeah, that is literally, yes, that is literally their names. And then, along with their dog Fernet, they then They then come across this doctor named Apple Cheeks. What is up with these names? uh, Aunt Fig, Mr. Lickboot, Rye Ben Starling, and now Dr. Applecheeks. What is up with the names in the movie? Anyway, they eventually escape, and there's a Droopy cameo in this, by the way. But yeah, they eventually escape, and they manage to get Robin out of there, and then they temporarily get separated, and Robin is founded by Captain Kitty, and his puppet Squawk, who at first was nice until he saw a milk carton where if for those who returns Robin Starling will win $1 million or whatever, and then we get this big chase scene, and then uh, Robin eventually finds her father, and they eventually reunite, but Danny Starling saves Robin, but couldn't save Tom and Jerry. The house collapsed, and with Tom and Jerry in it, and they find them, and of course, because they're the main characters in the movie, of course they are still alive. Tom makes a prayer that if Jerry's still alive, he'll promise him all the cheese he can eat, no more tramps, and then no tricks. But of course, at the end of the movie, he doesn't do promises. They go back to fighting again, and then, yeah, that's the movie. Bottom line, aside from the weird names that are in this movie is amazing. I love the songs they had, and I especially like how Tom and Jerry actually had spoken dialogue in the film, because it is amazing to see. It's really amazing to see silent characters actually have spoken dialogue. It's amazing to see that. It's also amazing to see that Pink Panther had spoken dialogue in the 1993 Pink Panther cartoon. And the sad thing about this movie is that this will be the last film to feature legendary voice actress Dana Hill. Rest in peace, Dana, and thank you for your memories. Bottom line, this movie is great. This film had a great start of being the first movie based off of a TV show. But this is my review on Tom and Jerry the movie from 1993. 1992, but like I said, it technically came out in 1993 because it did not come out in America in 1992. Yeah, I don't know how that works either, but bottom line, this movie was amazing, and my grandma's gonna take me to see the new Tom and Jerry movie tomorrow. For those who already watched the movie on HBO Max or already seen the movie in the theaters, no spoilers, please. Anyways, thanks for watching, and I think after I see Tom and Jerry in theaters, I think I'm gonna take a break from making videos for a while until I'm ready to go back to making videos again. Bottom line, this movie's good. Thanks for watching my review, and I'll see you real soon.